When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Give to the single back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? Now, this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches. And so this is really hard for them, but I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Pressure coming. The sweet feet buy a little time. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Coaches talk about 3rd downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass, nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires left.
Okay.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Now, if you're on defense in this one, you've had a good play. You swat that pass away, but you better turn the page and get ready for it because it's probably coming again. You're going up against one of the top 10 passing offenses in the country. You're going to have to be really good in the back end all game long.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Let's go.
Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here's the handoff. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Feels very Hitchman, arbitrarily turning
Didn't get
knobs.
much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, one-handed.
It's caught. It's Davidson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
To the air on first down. The short hands. It's Kane.
And I'll tell you what, when you run those little fellas in the slants, they got to win at the line of scrimmage. Right now, they got to make sure those DBs don't get their hands on them so they can create a little bit of space because they're not as big of a target. Nice job winning right on the line of scrimmage to make the catch.
Now the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Come on, bro. I know you're a pure runner, man. But
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot.
and then you put it on the money, and this nigga drops it.
Right on the money, you just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. They'll try the run. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
That means I don't give a fuck no more.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Back to throw. It's Shapen. He lost one down the sideline.
No.
Snags it inside the 20. And the catch
I think he put him in the
end zone.
year after he put him.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
The thing is,
I tell you, they tried to go draw in the middle of the field. That back had nowhere to go with the football. He was tackled right away.
You can't really justify anything negative nigga said.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
You can't really justify it. I mean, if he stop throwing the ball and they're losing,
stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
But I mean, yeah, the defense is bailing out one game, or another rank ain't gonna bail them out another game.
We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State
that's why I
is
think
on
the
top.
Cowboys
We
will
put
drop
one in
on
the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Past the 10.
Oh my goodness.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, boys. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Oh, they're after him.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back to the 13.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out.
I don't want to
play.
play.
Already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success.
Yeah, I got it.
Now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Off play action.
Fuck, I'm just bombing up there then.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. The punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. On the move, he fires. Finds a man by himself. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
Oh, no.
It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that
no
last
resistance.
drive. Coming out with it, it's Kane. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
there's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Here's a heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
Okay.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Watch him crease at the 20.
What's something like the tackle? Where's your grip break and all that?
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
She ain't beat me not one time, ever.
Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Purdue is
fucking stupid. I got nothing going on. I think it just fucking just dicing me up like I'm just ass.
Little magic a la Bob Greasy. This might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to FIU. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stopped him in his tracks.
He would have just squeezed right by me.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push the guy backwards and make some holes?
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Caught near the sticks. It's Kane. And he's brought down after a nice game. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Dropping back, it's Knight. Flushed out of the pocket. And some room to work. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll run play action. The running back made the catch, but that was only part of the equation. It was out of bounds, incomplete, third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
We win this game.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space.
I'm winning.
Knocked out at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And that one's way too far for everybody.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
He's got him this time. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Knight.
Oh, big game back?
Just about kicked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
But that's a good job by this defense, man. You
hit your
drop
ass over
back,
the
you play really smart.
Knock your ass over the head with that post route.
There's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Scores. Let's go.
Tigers grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
All right, Steve, let's get it. Down 21.
And the offense had to have a drive. They had to put points on the board. 0 points until this drive. Down in this ball game. Needed to get some momentum. Gonna need a lot more in the second half if they want to win this football game.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7.
1 second left for the half.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Oh my gosh. I'm thinking about fucking Madden. Fucking dickhead.
So the kick goes out of
Madden, you
bounds,
gotta
and
press
the ball
X,
will
then
be
X,
placed
man,
at the
that's
40
what
to
you
start
do.
this drive.
That's a great start. Because you gotta hold X and then kick it off. So I just kicked it out of
Just
bounds.
enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. Inside the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Sure don't.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
All right, Bluff, enough of you.
Offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Looking left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout.
No way.
Complete to the right. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough day for this defense so far, guys, especially against the pass. They haven't been able to force that many incompletions. They've already allowed 2 TD passes. They need more plays like that. They got to be able to put it back-to-back to gain some confidence defensively.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Mosley. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Bulldogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4th.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Oh, bro, leave.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. The give to the tailback. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Finds his man, it's Cobb. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. on 4th down. They're taking to the air. Looking deep.
Oh my fucking God.
And hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, I like the idea by the offensive play caller here. You're trying to get aggressive. You're trying to find a chunk play, but that time, QB and receiver can't hook up.
Pulls it in. It's Mosley. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Chapin. That's caught. It's Thompson. That'll be enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 48.
And that wasn't easy. Hitch route on 3rd down with tight coverage. The receiver doing a great job shielding the defender away from him, catching it and getting the 1st.
Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Allen. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. The give on the option. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. There he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Still on his feet at the 45. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
Bug, meat, windshield. Ouch. You cannot make a living as a quarterback taking those kind of hits. Nice job scrambling, getting the 1st down. Let's not do too many more of those.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
This thing is so sorry.
That's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here.
I think he's missing fucking passes left and right.
Spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing an extra body.
Let's it fly.
Oh my, look at this nigga. This nigga just do shit cool out of
And
it.
trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by so much.
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown, Tigers. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over there, they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Shapen. Fires to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Going for 6.
Bro, I'll tell you the okay, now I think you play outside. You still fucking give up the outside?
The air for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Old Dominion delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Norfolk. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result...
Time to take a shot.
Another win. Another fucking win.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense did well on that loose football, but it won't matter much as they turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to
Out of here before you just try to score again.